welcome back to Breaking Barriers. I am your host, Brisa Liliana de Angulo Lozada, and today I am joined by an amazing person, Nancy Ho. She is a life strategist and a transformative coach. And so we are extremely honored to have you here, Nancy. Tell us, where are you coming from?
Singapore.
Yeah. Wow. How is New York treating you?
Singapore is similar, like New York as a city, right? We've got everything here.
Wow.
Just as Singapore got everything as well.
That's
yes.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That is
yes,
amazing.
Good,
That's a long trip, and we are so honored that you would come all the way here to be with us in New York. So Nancy, tell us a little bit about what you do and what is your line of work so that the people who are hearing from us can get to know you a little bit more.
I've been doing this for a long time. One of the major things that I actually do is to help people with their clarity. Mm-hmm. It seems like, we should all know, what we want in life and we are clear about it. But surprisingly, it's not a natural thing. Mm-hmm. And also because, we go through life, different milestone. So therefore, it change. It can't be the same purpose, for example, or same the goal that we had, say, 20 years ago, and it be the same 20 years later. It's not quite possible.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes.
That only means why people don't grow, right?
Exactly.
So it changes. And of course, also the different role that we take on as we grow older. Yeah, so I help them with their clarity. I help them then with their purpose so that whatever they are pursuing, it's really from within and not chasing for the outside, so-called the outside dream.
Right.
Yes.
That is wonderful. And it's such an important time to realize what is that purpose that we have, to understand where these feelings are coming from, where can I take them, and really forge your path that is for you, not for what people want you to do, but like finding who you are.
Correct.
And being around someone like you to be able to find that way. So what an honor to those people that can reach out. Nancy, I know you for a couple of years, I think now.
Last year.
Yes.
I think last year we met, yes.
And something that, I would love the people who are listening today to get to know you as a person, aside from your title and your work, and bring that humanity that you help us all the time to bring from other people. Like, tell us about you.
I am love and I'm truth. Yeah. And actually that becomes my compass. Right? So everything that I do is coming from a space of love. Sometimes maybe a little bit of a tough love.
We all need it.
Right? And also being very truthful. So when my client comes to me, right, I do not just, treat it as a business. Right. In fact, it's not a business for me anymore. It is something, I call it my lifestyle. It's something I choose to do. Yeah. Not something I have to do.
Right.
Yeah. So that's me. Whether I'm with a client or with my family or with, friends, I behave the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's such an important part that you bring out. A lot of people are looking, or, we think that a good friend or a good mentor is someone who just agrees with everything that we do. But you don't grow and you don't change from that. You need someone to tell you the truth, even if it's hard.
Yes.
But not in telling the truth to like put you down or make you feel, but tell you truth with that love, because I see a potential in you that you may not be seeing, and I need you to find it too. And so that is such an important.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
These two pillars that you have, love and truth.
Yes.
And it is such a wonderful thing to find someone in your life who can tell you that truth that many times is difficult to hear, but with that love. Yes. And I think that's something that characterizes you. Truth and love.
Yes, truth and love.
Yes. So looking back into your journey, what personal barriers did you have to break through, like mentally, emotionally, situationally, to be where you are?
I've always said this, right? Whichever interview I go for or whoever I speak with, I said, I am blessed, very blessed, right from the beginning. However, being blessed is great, but I was unhappy. Right? I was unhappy not because I'm not grateful or I think I want more. It's not that. It's just something inside that, I don't know, just not right. It didn't sit well. It didn't sit well. So obviously I make some not so clever decisions, obviously, in life. And then there were also relationship issues I had, right? And so on and so forth. So on the outside, so-called pretty smart, have it all.
Right.
But deep down, and nobody knows that, right? But deep down, something not right. And I'm glad I realized it at a very young age, very, very young, like somewhere late 20s. Yeah. So I said, I can't live life being unhappy. Even in a sense of material success came early for me. So like I said, I'm blessed. I'm really happy with that. But again, I don't want to continue living life, feeling empty inside. And I suppose that is what a lot of people face as well. Especially the high-performing professionals, I guess, call them, right? The high-performing individuals, you want to achieve, and then we keep going after or running after something. But then again, the clarity, is that really what you want? Yes.
And you bring a very important part that I hear over and over again. On the one side, we have what society tells us that success is and what's going to make you happy.
That's right.
And when you have all that, you feel so away from yourself. And then there's this other reality of like, when you spend time knowing who you are and your purpose, it brings you so much joy that nothing of that matters.
Absolutely.
Because when you're chasing the society things, you're just trying to get the approval of everybody else. And when you find that you only have to have your own approval and feel good with who you are and what you're doing, nothing of all that matters. Like, it can come, it can go, it doesn't matter. You are still standing strong on who you are and finding the joy of living. And so it is amazing that you found all this at such a young age, because usually that happens, in the mid-40s and like when you're life, but figuring out like we only have one life and I can't just live this life surviving.
That's right.
I have to really find that joy of being alive.
That's right.
And it's different for every person.
Sure.
And so it's like, how do you hear yourself and find that gem inside of you?
Yeah, absolutely. I call that realignment. Right?
Oh, beautiful.
I mean,
I love that. I love that. Yes.
Of course, the material success is important. All right. But that's not the purpose. I often say that when we do the right thing, of course, we will get rewarded.
Yeah.
Right? We get rewarded accordingly. So the realignment with our own sense of purpose and meaning and what makes us want to wake up in the morning with a smile on our face and not like,
another day.
I have to do this. So versus like, I want to do it.
Yes.
So I work nearly like so-called 7 days. Yeah. Because I want to. And not as if I haven't got time to do other stuff. But like I said, it become my lifestyle. It's just what I choose to do. Just like I choose to come all the way to New York. So it becomes purposeful. It becomes meaningful. I mean, it sounds so like just like 2 words, like purpose, meaning.
Yeah.
But it is in that being.
Yeah.
And when you have it.
Absolutely.
It's the energy is so different.
It's so different.
Yeah.
And I think that there's some people who have felt it, and when you feel it, you feel this like moral duty that I need to let other people know what it feels to be alive, because I was one of those zombies just doing what was supposed to do, but I was so miserable inside. Even though everybody was applauding you and like telling you, hey, you're doing great, and you had so many people around you, but you felt that emptiness,
that void.
And so when you feel this other, that you feel so fulfilled, there's this joy to sharing it with others. And it is exactly what you do. You don't do it because you have to.
That's right.
But you do it because you love sharing this light, and then you see it that it turns on others, and that it's like it's a beautiful thing to see that through finding your light, you're giving permission to others to find theirs.
And it's the rewarding, besides the material thing. Okay, what makes me really feel so good is like I see the transformation of my clients,
that it's possible.
My people, because I do this group coaching as well. So I have individual that comes to me on a one-on-one, and I have this group coaching, and they follow me for years.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, they follow me for years, and I actually see them, grow.
Yeah,
they become better. Or I have clients. I have this particular lady. When she first came to me, she was like suffering from panic attack all the time. Right? Good on her that she had a husband that's very supportive. How do I mean by that? Suddenly, in the office, she just go into a panic and freeze. And her husband had to come pick her up. And not once the husband like, what's wrong with you? Come off it, It could be very simple stuff, like even someone called for an impromptu meeting. And she goes into a panic. Right? And today, she's been with me 4 years. Yeah, wow. And today, what a changed person. And not a question of change, but then she's living life.
Yeah.
She's living life, and she has a daughter, and obviously then she become a better parent. Right?
Of course. And so it's the transformation is not just of that person, but it is generationally.
Absolutely.
And it affects everyone around you, because when you become the best version of yourself, everything around you starts changing, and you start attracting that and giving permission to others to be who they are.
Right.
That is so beautiful.
Right.
Is there any moment in your life that you, like a specific thing that make you say, I am miserable, this is not for me, I have to change? Like, was there a specific moment that you can...
I don't suppose there was this specific moment.
It was just a period.
Yeah, but I suppose I'm a person that step up, always stepping up. So-called good is never good enough. No, it's not, I'm not good enough.
Right.
All right? Good is never good enough. So I said this all the time in my coaching, with my clients, and with people that, hang around with me. I said, don't be the best.
Yeah.
Don't be the best. It's always like surprise, right?
Right.
Because I said, best has a ceiling. I'm now the best. Now, what?
There's nothing else.
Decline. But seek excellence. So good is never good enough. That even whatever that I do, it's good. But step up.
Right.
Always stepping up. And then that's really called growth.
Yeah, it makes me think about this idea that I share a lot about healing. When you heal from a trauma, it's not something like, oh, I'm healed. Because if you say I'm healed, there's nothing else to do. Healing is a lifestyle.
Correct.
Where every single day you choose yourself. You choose to become the best version of yourself.
That's right.
And the moment that you stop doing that, you stop healing. Because it is a lifestyle. How do I want to live? What purpose do I want to have? What things do I want to have? And it's what you're saying, right? Like, step up. What is the next step? Let's keep moving. There's always more and more. And makes me think about this. Sometimes we think that we broke the barriers, but really we just become someone who did not need the walls anymore.
Exactly.
And that's the point. How do we become that person? Life is not going to get any easier. We just need to become tougher. And we just need to be that person that can take life without having that anxiety. And then,
right.
Because we can freak out about anything. But it's like, no, I need to own who I am.
Yeah, for sure.
Was there any moment in this career choice that you made? Because it's scary. It's scary to leave everything that is supposedly to be what you're supposed to do and say, I'm going to try my own thing. Was there any moment in that time where you hit a low and you were like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but you still held on?
I will put it that way, that I don't know what I'm doing. In fact, what I do is a very natural progression, I call it. Okay. Even as a teenager, I somehow coach people.
You were just born to do it.
Right? Somehow I coach people. But surely, just like life, there's ups and downs.
Yes.
Right? So I remember, that must be 30 years ago, or maybe more. Can't even remember that, right? I'm in my 60s now.
You look so beautifully and young.
Oh, thank you. And someone actually said to me that, you'll come a time you just feel like you're all alone. You're all alone. And I did believe that. I said, nah. Not that I need people, but he said that you just feel, you're alone. Mm-hmm. And that came. Mm-hmm. Seriously, that time came. And so the word pain, right? We're in pain. But then I said, what is pain? Nobody is taking a stick and hit me, right? Mm-hmm. My life is not broken. That's why I said I'm blessed, right? I haven't got any trauma to deal with except self-inflated ones.
Your worst enemy.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. But definitely, we have to keep looking inside. So I said, no, it's just the interpretation. What we perceived as pain in this context, what I'm referring to. So, look at the world. There are many people that are seriously in pain. So what is there for me to complain? Just that I'm not getting something that my way. Right. You know what I mean? I'm not getting something my way. And come on, how can we always have things our way? All right, so this is for especially those that are so-called control freak. I'm one.
Yes.
All right, just the intensity or degree of it. But what are we control?
Right.
What are we wanting control? Right? So control what we can control, don't control what we cannot control.
Right.
Right? That's really important. So I overcome that, and that was good. So AKA, also known as Happy Nancy.
So for those who are listening that are actually struggling with this sense of emptiness and want to feel something different, but are terrified to even reach out or to even look or think about that something could be different, what would your message be? What would you tell them?
Life is not meant to be a struggle. It's not meant to be a struggle. I often say that pain is inevitable.
Right.
Example, the weather is too hot or too cold or something, or growing pains, for example. So pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. So again, the person has to question themselves, why do I want to suffer? So until a person can answer that question for themselves, then of course they would just, cruise along and, get by. And why? We only have this life in this lifetime.
Right. And what's creating that suffering, and how do we
correct?
Yeah, take that out. And why am I suffering? We really need to start thinking about this, because it's like we live in this autopilot, and that's not what life is about.
It's somehow become pre-programmed. We're not born.
Right.
We are pre-programmed for various reasons or whatever that might be. Right. But good news, because it was programmed, therefore we can unprogram.
Nice. I love that. So there, for the people listening who resonate with you and who would love to have some of your coaching and join your groups and get to know you, where can they find you?
Easy. All right. My website is nancyho.net, or simply just search Nancy Ho or Coach Nancy Ho Singapore. In fact, just Nancy Ho Singapore. You can find me. Easy.
Wonderful.
Yes, in the different platforms. Yes.
If you all are experiencing a difficult moment and someone who can help you go through the next step and really enjoy life, you can look at Nancy Ho, and she is someone who's going to take you to the next step. Nancy, it has been so absolutely wonderful having you here and listening to you again. Always something to grow and makes us go to the next step. Thank you so much for being here, Nancy.
My pleasure.